Still here at the Home Building and Trade Expo, and I've got Sarah here. What are some of your main issues that you see at the moment, again, specifically from the state government?
So I think there is very little for the local kids and things to do. There seems to be sort of a lot of young teens, I've noticed in particular.
I'm sitting beside Dubbo's best sports person ever. Megan Dunn, of course, was a Commonwealth Games dual gold medalist, so well done on your great sporting career, Megan. So how long have you and your husband owned Pool?
So we took over at the end of January, so we're nearly coming up to our first year and we've made it.
I'm sure you're applying that same sports ethos to your business ethos.
Absolutely, it's about focusing. A fellow business owner said this to me, is that if you have the same goal as the customer, you definitely take the right steps and that you're ready for the next stage. So I think you'd be a fantastic member for our state.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Great to see you again. I haven't cried for a little while. So
yeah.
Thanks, Megan.
Lovely to see you.
Right out. Thanks. Down here at the Dubbo markets this morning. It's been great. I've actually spent a few hours walking around and talking to people, and I had a quick chat to Mel before. And
I think it's wonderful that our generation, a young generation, is taking an interest in our future.
one of the comments from the kids was great. They said, we wouldn't need to be here protesting if our politicians were in touch with what's happening.
Absolutely, they're not in touch. They're not at the grassroots level. Kids can see that if we don't do something to help our country's environment, it's not going to be a pretty bleak future.
Well, thanks for joining us morning, Mel.
Thank you, Matt.
See you later. I'm here with Arthur at the Narromine Markets.
If they do something wrong, there's accountability, but the law doesn't seem to be working.
Well, thanks for your time, Arthur.
All right.
Good chatting.
Thank you.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye. I'm here at the Narromine Markets, and Anthony's come along to say good day. The road's really not at the standard it needs to be at.
No, it's definitely not the standard, but as I said, I think if a bypass around Dubbo's hands, to put the money into the new highway to make it upgrade that road so it's just a good road for trucks, and then you wouldn't have the issue.
Yeah.
It solved the problem here and it solved the problem down there too.
Well, thanks for popping in and saying good day this morning.
Yep.
There, and I'll keep working on that for you.
Good on you, thank you. Yep, man, I'll definitely vote for you.
By the year 2025, 20% of the vehicles sold in this nation will be electric vehicles. And we will have fully autonomous vehicles by the year 2025. So I'm here in Terrabella having a chat to Scott.
The machinery sort of outgrown the bridges. When the bridges were built, machinery was a lot smaller then, and now the machinery is a lot bigger. We just can't pass them. We're sort of having to use sort of the river crossings themselves, which is not great.
When they were designed, the loads going on them were a lot lower, and some of those bridges date back probably 100 years, or some maybe even more than that.
Yep.
Thanks for your time today, Scott.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, mate. Today, people, as always, really appreciated the fact that I could be bothered to come in, knock on their door, and all the people I visited today talked about the fact that they hadn't seen someone knock on their door and ask them what they needed from the state government. You've got all this responsibility about getting it going, you've got all these things you're doing that you really have to learn as you go, and the quicker you can get up to speed with all those things, the better the business will be. So I'm here with Chris, and as we walk around along the trail, you can see a number of these little signs, Chris, and these are all done by volunteers as well?
Volunteers, yep. Somebody in their own time have actually drawn these. We sent them away.
These trails have been here for probably 70 years, maybe longer. Largely an excellent condition, but obviously there's some that are in need of maintenance. We're looking here at some of the 7,000 trees that were planted as part of a revegetation project that was funded by the CMA. I'm standing here at the moment, not on top of Mount Arthur, but towards the top end of Mount Arthur. So Chris, how big's the reserve you've got to look after?
Well, in the old terms, it's 8,500 acres, which is a big slice of country, and it's not flat. Every piece of it's up and down.
Well done on what you do here, and,
Thank you.
And the committee does a fantastic job
The
here
trust
as well.
itself is amazing. What they did, the time they put in as volunteers.
That's good, so thanks for your time, and we'll keep walking around having a look.
Very good, thank you.
Thanks. So I'm standing here with Brendan, we're standing out in Ponto, and what do you got here, about 110 acres here?
Yeah, it's what we call vegetables for manufacturing. We probably need to focus a bit more on what manufacturing does bring to the economy.
It's very impressive, and I appreciate your time.
No, thank you, Matthew.
Thanks, Brendan. I'm standing here with Sam and Aaron, and the Suntop community meeting just finished here. So how do you think it went tonight?
Well, I think the community support basically showed that people were totally against having a solar farm. I think it was constructive from our part. and I'd like to thank the community for coming.
Well done tonight. What I love about Wellington is it's a great community, and you can see that just in this room here, how that community support gathers around the project. Lots of people in that room aren't living right next to it, aren't going to be directly impacted, but they're there to support people in the community. It's great about Wellington.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
I really love what I'm doing at the moment, so it's pretty easy to put in a 15-hour day when you've got a real passion and real enthusiasm for trying to make a difference in this community. I'm standing here over in West Dubbo with Kath and Terry, and we've been having a bit of a look at the intersection. Now, the intersection we're standing here is part of the intersection that will be modified with the River Street Bridge option that's been so much discussion about around Dubbo. But I think there's a few things that people aren't quite aware of. Now, Kath, you've been telling me you had a visit from RMS and they gave some news that wasn't necessarily good news.
So if RMS follow through with this plan, where we lose all of this, where are those people going to shop?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So,
I'm standing here with well-known local businessman Henry John. He's been in the IGA family for a long time, and a lot of that parking then into your car park. So would that have an impact on your business?
Of course. You know, we've got 20 parking spaces in here, and all the businesses, all the employees, where they're going to park. They'll park near my place, and then where's my customers going to park?
Well, thanks. Good to talk to you, Henry.
Thanks, Matthew.